I just went up. I took 3 more solar panels up on the roof yesterday, and I made up another cable to tie them together to branch an additional set in of groups of 3s now. So let's see what difference it's going to make. I'll have my lovely assistant here to help me out, and let's see what difference it makes in power as we bring it on hot now. So I'm going to turn off the solar array. We'll do a reading before I do. We'll go hook on this additional group and we'll see what the reading is afterwards. So come on with us. So here we are again at the good old inverter. I went through and tweaked some settings on this thing yesterday, and I think I had a really positive effect out of doing that. Now, one of the simple little tweaks I did yesterday is that I wanted this watt meter to stay up all the time. Well, I went in there in the menu and found out that you can have that thing set to automatically return to the default on the display or hold itself in the last menu chosen. So I turned that on. I went through, and I'll do this in a separate video, and tweaked other settings inside of here of how it consumes the power as it's made, how it charges the batteries. I did turn up the amperage also on the charger. This charge controller in here, you have many options on power. I didn't put it up at 100% where it charges the battery super fast, but I do have it up about 3/4 of the way of power. I had noticed in my initial settings it was down a little lower, so that was probably another reason it was taking it a little while to get up to peak charge there. All right, so here we are. We're hitting around 899, 900, floating around there right now. I'm gonna turn this off on the solar panels. So Melinda, that's where you always turn the solar panels on the roof off. So see, no solar now. Now we're gonna go up there and make our connection for the next set of panels and see what it does. So as you see now, there are 3 sets down through here. Those 3 are connected together, these 3 are connected together, and we're about to bring these 3 together, and then they all go into one. So I pulled this branch connector up here where you can see it. One of these is going to one of the sets of 3 panels, the next set of 3 panels, and then the next set of 3 panels. I just need to connect one leg here of it, and let's go see what it does. All right, so I got those connections made. I'll come put these back away later where I had them, and let's go get a reading real quick before anything changes outside.
Stairway to heaven.
You're going the wrong way. You're going down.
Stairway to down.
Yeah, we don't want to say that word. All right, Mel, flip on that PV switch up there, and let's see what the new reading will be. Give it a second to recover. It's still in the morning time right now. It's a little after 9. The sun's just now got where it's really peeking over those coconut trees. So it'll take it just a second to get all logged in there. There we go. So now it made connection. Let's see what happens now. So here it goes climbing up. So that's a pretty significant difference. And for early in the morning now, it ain't hit its peak time yet. So this is early in the morning. It's got a long ways to go throughout the day of climbing up. I just want to see what the change is right now. So we went from around 899 to 900 to 1.2 kilowatts on there. Let's look at our amps. We got 45 amps right now, and we're running 107, 108 volts, which is not bad. And this is a 1 45 volt system. So that's doing pretty good. I've still got more panels to put up. I wasn't planning on putting all these up right now, but hey, we can use the power, and we're in the middle of construction and might as well stick them up there. So I had a subscriber write, I don't even know if he's just a subscriber or a viewer, and basically just flat out said, you know, only serious system you can get's a 48 volt system, but a 24 volt system's not, I guess, up to snuff. Yes and no. A 48 is better. I'm not going to deny that by any means. But when I was shopping inverters that I can get here in this country, I'm not in America, and this is different volts. I'm not in Europe. I can't get Victron, all of these things. I'm not out in Australia and other places getting out back. I'm here. And what was available for me to get here, and it was affordable too. That's the next thing, affordable. Not out a fortune and then something freak happened to it and you have to send it way off to another country and have it repaired, long downtime. All these factors was put into place for me to buy MPP solar here. And what they had to get up to the wattage, the kilowatts that I wanted, was this system here. They do have a 5048, but that 5048 that they were offering did not have some of the features that the 4024 had, which is 4,000 watts, 24 volt system. The other one's 5,000 watt, 48 volt system. Now the MPP Solar 5048 has been popular here in this country because it has that with no battery mode. So if you, in the daytime, you got enough solar, you can run it with no battery storage. You're just using the power direct. But what good is that? You're limited. We got stormy days. We got nighttime comes around. You just want to use the grid during nighttime. So it's not really a off-grid system then. It's just a daytime only system if that's the way you're going to use it. So that's what made that particular system so popular here, was people didn't have to invest in batteries. They just used the power during the day, and at night they used the power from their electric company. And that wasn't what I was after. I really searched out the features in that unit and the price difference and everything in it. It just didn't work out for me. So to just make a fast assumption of like, this isn't a real system because it's just 24 volt, well, that's not true. That's not true by any means. And you can parallel many of these units together. The 5048's limited how many you can connect together. I have more of an option of connecting this 4024 with more of them and getting more power than I could get with the 5048 and running those in parallel, unless something changes that they offer it to parallel more of them. So that's a factor I put into it. The next thing is if one of my units was to go down, I can change it from being what they call a slave or a secondary to a primary and or a master, and continue on and work them around, and you're not completely down without any power. You just have less wattage. If I just tried to sum it all up into one big box and that box goes down, that inverter goes down, I'm dead in the water. If that thing has to be sent out to a foreign country to be serviced, and I'm gonna pay huge shipping fees, I'm gonna have to battle about customs and things like that. The time it's there, then what if they say, oh, well, you're just SOL? I went without power all that time. And the way I'm building this system, I won't be without power unless something freaked happened and it knocked all of my inverters out. I can isolate that one and continue on just with a decrease in the amount of power that I have available. So those are some of the factors that was put into play when I made the decision. If they would have had something at 48 volt that offered what I needed, with like I have in this system here, I would have went with 48 volt though, without a doubt. As y'all know, in the US, I have MPP Solar's low voltage North American, Puerto Rico, Canada series. that has split phase, and it is a 5048. That's parallelable, but it also has right from the start 2 units built inside of it as soon as you get it. So I do know that's 48 volts better, but you cannot just discount, say a 24 is not a real system. All a matter of opinion and situation. Hey everyone, first of all, I want to thank you all for watching our videos and supporting our channel. If you haven't already done so, please do Mel and I a big favor and go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell, always comment, and always hit that like if you got something good out of our video. Hit dislike if you didn't. We don't care either way. Show how you feel out there, right? Well, again, we very much appreciate you watching us. I know that we cover multiple topics. We cover home building in the Philippines. We cover farm life in Texas. That's the dual lives right there. Beach life Philippines, farm life Texas, rent houses in Texas, building in both places. We cover solar and we cover traveling. We cover living a multicultural life as well. So if you enjoy any or all of those things and a little bit of travel and all, again, please hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. We continue to grow because of great supporters like you.